Hello, potato. Very recently, we did a video on the KFC Zuru Mini Brands. And Zuru Mini Brands before. We've done the Disney Store ones, did those KFC ones, and mostly because those were done. The Disney Store ones just because they were Disney. The KFC ones because I thought that it was really dumb and weird to do one, because they have other foodie ones that have like Pizza Hut and stuff in them, but to do one that was just KFC I thought was beyond strange. But honestly, having opened them, strangely compelling and endearing for a multinational fast food brand. But shortly after I found those KFC ones, my wife found ones that she thought were interesting, and that is the, I guess, new Zuru Mini Brands books. So these look like they are in the new kind of Zuru packaging like the KFC ones. They're no longer in the Terry's Chocolate Orange of Landfill. They are now in like a gotcha capsule, and then they should be individually wrapped in paper. And they claim they have real readable pages, which I'm guessing is going to mean either like a single quote from the book or print so tiny that it could just be basically bumpy lines and I wouldn't be able to tell by looking at it without a magnifying glass or indeed a microscope. Because I'm guessing these are going, by the picture, these are going to be very, very small, even more so in my giant rock biter hands. Now these are my wife's, but she has graciously allowed us to open them here on channel first before she looks at them. And I told her we are going to have to get her a little bookshelf to put these on. Now, the display, so we see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on here. The display I think also showed things like Goosebumps and Black Beauty. So I'm feeling like these aren't necessarily geared towards kids, if they're all kind of books that would have been things that like boomers and Xers and millennials would have read growing up. Because those are all, I mean, Goosebumps is more 90s, but like Black Beauty, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, these were very much popular books when I was a child, and the artwork to me looks fairly retro. So I feel like they are trying to appeal more towards older audiences with this particular set than maybe some of the other ones. But I would love these things as a kid. These would have been great, like little props for my my Transformers and my He-Man and not Lego. They're too big in scale for Lego. All right, so let's crack open our first egg of books. So what can we get here? One of the like mini band books, that would be funny. So legendary would be Goosebumps, Ghost of the Living Dummy. Oh, Stranger Things book, that would actually be really cool, but that is an iconic book. Only one legendary, only one iconic. 3 luxury books, 2 Dogmans, and is that, oh, I can't read that, but I recognize the cover. Oh, Miss Peregrine's, yeah, it's one of Miss Peregrine's books. Then ultra rare, we have 2 Wimpy Kids, Black Beauty, Alice's Adventure, that'd be a good one to have. Alice's Adventure is a good one to have. Christmas Carol would be a good one to have. And then rare, we have Clueless. Okay. Clueless, Burn Book, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Okay, well, I would like that one. Are those, I think there's another couple of Miss Peregrine's books. Hollow City and Library of Souls. Cat Kid, Babysitter's Club, but like to me it looks like a very 90s Babysitter Club. Bunnicula, that's definitely a strong one from my childhood. Howlin' Inn, that sounds vaguely familiar. Babysitter's Club, Little Sister, and then back here for common, we have lots of commons to choose from. There are It Starts With Us, Reminders of Him, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, BFG, Matilda, The Twits, All Rolled Doll, some more Wimpy Kid, some Vampire Diaries, a couple more Stranger Things, Goosebumps, and Mad Libs. Mad Libs, and then looks like we have props, because they always have like little prop things in these. Looks like we have bookmarks and a magnifying. Oh, there is a bookshelf. You can get a bookshelf. That's probably what this. So that's actually really cool. If that's the bookshelf, that's pretty cool. Yeah, bookmarks and a magnifying glass. I think the box showed the magnifying glass too. All right, so let's do the big thing first. I'm thinking this might be the bookshelf. So that's cool that they actually did think to put a bookshelf in here. So yeah, there's a bookshelf, and it's very much in the style of those Disney Store things. So, oh good, there are instructions. Well, let's pop this together real quick in the fast forward or something. All right, so there we go. We have our little Mini Brands bookshelf. That's actually pretty cool. So it does say, where does this go? Oh, these are the feet. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. Don't tell anyone. That's that. So there should be. It says there's two. Oh, there it is. So it looks like these are meant to be stackable, I guess. Let me finish this on and we'll take a look at those instructions again. Also, when you get if you get a second one, you just don't put this top piece on and you pop, or the bottom piece, you just leave these pieces off and then you pop them together. So that's, I wondered about that when I saw there was a bookshelf. I mean, you're gonna need more than one, presumably. If you try to get this whole collection, it says 40 plus. There's like a whole aisle now of just like Zuru Mini Brands at Target. All right, so we got our brands. Let's check out our books. So there's multiple things in there. Maybe the books come with bookmarks in with them sometimes? Oh, looks like that's the situation. What's the little, oh, instructions about the magnifying glass. So I guess it's real magnifying glass. Do not use magnifying glass under direct sunlight. I guess this is so you can actually read the books. Oh wow, it is actually, I thought there'd be like a page. That magnifying glass is awful. I mean, yeah, those are definitely words. That is a lot. I'm still guessing that's not the whole book. I'm guessing maybe it's a chapter or something. I mean, who's gonna sit there and read that? But it does feel like paperback. So you like bring the whole like Scholastic book fair right to your very own home. So yeah, they are paper. So these are gonna not be as long lasting as, say, the other Mini Brands items. I kind of thought they would just be like hard plastic that would maybe open up and you'd see like a sentence or something, but you actually do have like legitimately pages and pages of the book in here. Let's put that on the shelf there. That's actually a lot cooler than I thought. I think we're gonna have to get some more of these. I think my wife's gonna have to have a bigger collection than just the, well, I guess 9 books we're gonna have here. We have Babysitters Club Little Sisters, our second one. Babysitters Club really wasn't targeted towards me, so I'm not super familiar with it. I feel like this must be a spin-off because it's like Babysitter's Little Sister. This feels like a later spin-off. It is Scholastic. Interesting. So we have Scholastic. Interesting we have no Harry Potter. I wonder if that's just a licensing issue or a choice. And we only have one more. How many are you supposed to get in here? That's it's only 4 things. It doesn't seem to actually say how many you get in an individual, and just there's 40 to collect. I'm guessing because of the bookshelf, we're probably counting that as multiple items. I don't know. Because yeah, there's only 4 envelopes in here, and our last one is a hardback book of Mrs. Peregrine's Hollow City. And again, the spine feels actually fairly realistic. Like if I tried to open this all the way to actually read it, I would break the spine. Nice, and it's got that little like divot, you know, you get when you buy the hardback books. I think you can see it on the camera. That little divot there. Nice. So we have a hardback book too, and that'll help hold up those paperbacks. So our first container, we got a bookshelf, 3 books, and a magnifying. I mean, we did get 5 items. It's just we only got them in 4 pouches. Oh, and we got a bookmark. We got a bookmark so we can save our spot in our book. So let's just put that in there for safekeeping. So yeah, these are more impressive than I thought they'd be. I guess The Disney Store ones I liked, but I feel like they were, I mean, they were definitely, some of them are very papery and cardboardy, which to be fair, these are too, but these are books. They're meant to be. These ones and the KFC ones do feel like they've stepped up their game a bit since Disney Store. So that's interesting. Also, I liked the irony of Disney Store having a Disney Store playset when they literally like months after they'd shut down all the Disney Store locations except a few. The nearest one to us being the outlet in the San Francisco Outlet Mall, which is not in San Francisco. Which I think we need to make a trip down there again, I think pretty soon. It's been, what, we went in November? It's been almost 6 months. I feel like we need to go again. Next time we're in that area though. All right, let's see what's in our other thing of books. Looks like we do have another. So you get a bookshelf each, because that's going to get a little repetitive. You get a bookshelf each time, because you're never going to fill it up. But let's yeah, if that's like a second bookshelf, let's put together our second bookshelf. So we'll try out that whole making a 2-layer bookshelf thing here. So that's going to come off. All right, let's put this together real quick. I think I should be faster this time. All right, and by I should be fast this time, we can translate that to I will absolutely not be faster this time. But there we go. So we now have a 2-level bookshelf. And presumably that can go as high as you want it to go, or you can like leave it like that and start to make your own little library. Let's get these back up on the shelf. I'm you can sort these out however you want. You can put them in the Dewey Decimal System order. You can just organize them by author. That actually does look like really cute. Oops, put that up there. And it'd be good for, imaginative play with like action figures and stuff. Hopefully we didn't get like the exact same, because I'm seeing a red cover here. Okay, good, it's different. We got Burn Book. I am not familiar with this one. I feel like this, oh, it is actually literally just a burn book. It's just a notebook. It's an actual burn. It's not a book called Burn Book. It's an actual burn book. Okay. I get the concept. I remember that was a thing when I was a kid. I think it was a thing probably like well before I was a kid. But I remember reading like a YA horror novel about, I think they called it a slam book though, not a burn book. Might have actually been the name of the book. It was a like a YA kind of horror thing about like a slam book, and like one of the people, somebody who's made fun of in it, deletes herself from life, and I think people start getting killed, and it's one of those weird 90s YA things. All right, so it looks like you get basically like 4 things in there, or because we didn't get any extras so far, unless it was in this last one that would be an extra thing. We have Cat Kid Comic Club, which again looks like, oh, there are actually, looks like this is a book you're meant to draw in. To Claire, Frederick, and the Merrymakers Inc. team. Okay, I thought maybe that was like some instruction with this, but it looks like this is maybe a book you're just supposed to draw in. Make your own Cat Kid comics. It's easier to read this one. So it looks like you guys just continue the adventure yourself. I am unfamiliar with Cat Kid, so I don't. You've got me. You've got me at disadvantage on that one. It's also the biggest book, which I feel like the Cat Kid and Dog Boy books wouldn't be as big as a Miss Peregrine's book in reality. So we do have. Oh, I think my wife will like this one. So we have a Mini Brands books bookmark and Black Beauty. I think this is one of the ones that she saw on the sign that made her want to get this, was the Black Beauty book. So yeah, by Anne Sewell. This is, I don't remember if I actually read this as a kid. I know I saw the movie, but I don't know if I actually read this as a child. Because again, I don't think I'm exactly the target audience for Black Beauty, but there we go. So that is our first. So I feel like we will be revisiting this. There will probably be more as long as these are available anyways, there will probably be more of these Mini Brands book videos in the future, just like I do want to go and get some more of those KFC ones, because I've kind of decided that I want the double down. I'm glad I've got the golden fries out of it, but I want the double down. So I think we will be doing more videos on this and on the KFC in the future. But that's going to wrap this up. Kind of long for a weekday video, but I think the KFC one probably was as well. But I do hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. What do you think of these? These are actually like a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be. I really didn't think there would be an actual whole book there. I thought it would just be like literally you'd open it up and there'd be like one page with a quote. But I guess I should know better right now with Mini Brands, is that they do go really strong into detail in some of the best possible ways. If you do like this, though, have you been collecting these? What's your favorite book? So far, I'm going to say my favorite book is probably the Miss Peregrine. It's certainly I think the most adult book here. But I haven't read it. I never read, was it BFG? I read Charlie. If we get Charlie, that'd be cool to have. But I like the presentation. I like how they are all different. They aren't just like the same book, just with a different cover on them. They legitimately are all individual books, like a real bookshelf would have. But let me know what you think in the comments. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.